Pat, I'm delighted that you're here at the de Havilland Aircraft Museum, and you are a very special visitor, Pat Nolan, because you, as we can see here from your photograph, were cabin crew, stewardess as you were called in those days, on the first BOAC Comets in the early 50s.
Yes.
Perhaps you could just tell me, Pat, how you came to join BOAC.
I worked with somebody who had a sister who was in as a stewardess early in, and she told me that she thought I'd make a good stewardess and I should apply. I was too young at that time, and I met her again later, and she insisted that I still applied.
Really?
And that was really how it happened, yeah.
And there were probably quite a few applicants, weren't there, for these roles?
Yes, there were. I was told that it was 1 in 2,000 applicants.
So tell us about the training that you had, please.
Well, first, of course, we had to have a fairly comprehensive medical exam. Having passed that, we went into the training school for 2 months, which encompassed everything to do with, you know, serving on the aircraft. We were told always everything had to be put on a liner.
A liner?
Which was a plate.
Oh, yes.
A small plate. And, you know, if somebody even lost their teeth, which has happened.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, loss of false teeth in the middle of the night.
Yes, you handed their teeth back on the liner.
Having washed them, yes. I then had to hand them back on a liner.
Right. Oh, well, there we are. I bet that doesn't happen very often.
But normally
these days.
it's food.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
or drinks.
Yes, food or drinks.
Yes.
And what was the feeling amongst cabin crew and the flight crew about flying jets compared to piston-engined aircraft?
Well, of course, I hadn't been on pistons at that stage, so I wouldn't know.
But your colleagues?
Well, I think they all wanted, of course, to fly the Comet.
And I think you said that it almost halved some of the flight times.
Yes, it did.
You were saying that later on you were sent to a language school. Tell me about that. What was that all about?
Well, that was because they were hoping that the Comet 2 would be able to have the endurance for the South Atlantic, and the Comet 3 they hoped would do the North Atlantic.
Oh, really? Right.
But ready for the Comet 2s, they had 10 of the stewardesses to learn Spanish.
Right.
We were taught by a man who had left Spain because he didn't like Franco, but he worked for the BBC.
Oh, I see, in their
and
Spanish
they got
service.
him, to come and teach us.
And I believe you have a photograph of that.
Yes.
Oh, do show us. And tell me about the uniform, because you were mentioning earlier about the regulations.
The regulation was that our uniform skirts should be 15 inches above the ground.
So this was, as you said, for the Spanish.
Well, for the South American route. Yes.
But that never happened because sadly,
the Comet 2 never got into service.
No, not at that point. No. What was your reaction when they said we're going to ground the aircraft? Can you remember hearing that news?
Oh yes, that was in 1954, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. But already, of course, they'd started giving us trips down to South America.
Oh, right.
On the Argonaut, which was the plane that was going down there at the time. And it was a twice-weekly service, so we'd have 3 or 4 days in Rio.
Right.
Then the next aircraft came through, so then we went and we had to night stop Buenos Aires because you can't go over, or we couldn't go over the Andes in the dark.
Yes.
So we waited till the next morning and then went across to Santiago in Chile.
it sounds, I'm sure it was hard work, but it sounds as though these stopovers and possibly several days, it does sound like quite a
did
bonus.
Well
you did well, oh
days.
good.
Yes.
I'm delighted.
Rome, we used to get three days in Rome.
3 days
each
in
ways.
Rome. Oh, well,
Yeah.
I suppose the novelty wore off, but it does
Not
sound rather
really,
nice.
not
Really?
really.
Oh, I'm delighted to hear it.
Yeah.
So, moving on from there, you left BOAC, I think you said in 1956?
Yes.
Okay, and may I ask, what prompted that?
I married a passenger.
You married a passenger? Well, he must have been impressed with your liner service. It wasn't him with the false teeth, was it?
No.
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 Okay. Well, that's rather nice, isn't it?
Mind you, being the only, with just a steward and a stewardess, steward in the galley, stewardess taking out food, he was going home from Singapore.
Right.
And sat at the back of the aircraft. Funny enough, I can see where his seat was.
Gosh.
And he kept asking for drinks. And in the end, I got 3 or 4 cans of beer, lined them up beside his seat like that, and said, I've got to do a meal service.
Right, yeah, we are.
So that'll keep you going.
Right, and obviously something about your slightly assertive approach appealed to him then.
I suppose it did, yes.
Yeah. Now here you are on the Comet.
Yeah. It feels very familiar, I must say. Yeah.
As we got on, you immediately knew where everything was. All the loos were there, and there's the wardrobe.
Yeah.
Right, and you remembered the galley there.
Yes.
You spoke about that. How easy was it to produce the meals in those days?
No, it's trays, but they just slipped into these containers to heat.
Oh, I see. So it was all prepared, and then you heated it. So, and of course I noticed that it's all GEC equipment on there. They were the leading suppliers, and I think you recognised the detail of the galley area when we were looking in earlier.
Yes.
Yeah. And the cockpit, you were immediately at home looking at that, weren't you?
Yes.
Because you quickly identified who sat where.
Yeah. And I particularly remember the navigator.
Yes.
Because we had quite a young navigator at one time, newly joined, and he got us lost.
He got you lost?
Yes. And we were supplying him with cups of coffee while he was trying to work it all out.
Right, okay.
And luckily, I think it was another aircraft of ours that was in the area.
Okay.
And was able to tell him where he was.
Where he was, so he got a fix from that and then got you back on track.
Yeah. In a Comet, you can't fly low and have a look.
No.
Because it uses too much fuel.
Of course, yes.
Yeah.
Where the fuel consumption was much better. Looking back, and coming here today, what are your thoughts about coming back onto this aircraft?
I don't know, it's so familiar. It's
so familiar.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that we're talking 70 years ago.
Yes.
Now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm delighted.
Yes.
I'm delighted. Well, Pat, I know you've got a chance to have a look at some other aircraft, so I really ought to let you go, but to thank you so much for sparing the time.
Thank you too. I've had a lovely visit.
Oh, well, it's great.
Thank you.
Okay, lovely to see you, Pat. Thank you so much. Bye for now.
Bye.